Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls, how are you? How's everyone? Welcome back. You ready? You ready to roll? Talk? Spend a little inspirational minutes with David. Hey, it's about us. Always about us. And listen, today we're going to talk about a subject. It's some life skills, some lifestyle, some life infinitesimal life nuggets we're going to talk about today. Hey, I've been going over some things and been through some things, and last year when I started this channel, it was pretty rough. I was going through a rough period. 2019 wasn't good for me, so that's how I created this channel, to talk about some things that I was going through, and basically I was always talking to myself first, but I was also talking to you as well, family, because it's about us. It's our channel. It's always about us. Hey, today, since I was telling you about some things I went through last year, and it was 2019 was rough for your boy, man. But today we're gonna talk about some life things. The title of this video is called "Pump the Brakes." Pumping the brakes. Have you ever heard that term, pumping the brakes? Now, in the urban, in the urban dictionary, they say pump the brakes. That's the title of our video today. The subject is pumping the brakes. And the definition of that is to tell someone to slow down. They might be going too fast, whatever they're trying to do. To slow down when trying to jump conclusions about someone or tell something, or to slow down when trying to jump to conclusions about someone or something. To slow your roll, ROLE. You also can slow your roll. ROAD, your roll that you on. It also to mean to caution another concerning any particular matter. Pump the brakes. This is a nice little subject, because if you're doing anything in your life, if you with someone, or you're in a new relationship, or you're in an established relationship, you're in love with somebody, or someone's in love with you, or some things going on at home, or some things going on at school, at work, things are moving a little bit too fast, and you're like at a crossroads in your life, and it's like you are thinking about making an irrational decision to do something irrational that maybe can cause some pain, maybe it can cause some drawbacks, or maybe it can cause some failures in their life, or even in your life. You have to pump the brakes, because anytime you do something, or you make an irrational decision about anything or anyone that you are at crossroads with, or someone is causing you or your family harm, or some guy that you're dating, or some woman or some girl that you're dating, they're not doing right, and they're not doing right, you have to pump the brakes. You see, listen, we are sum total of our decisions and choices that we have made in life. That's who we are, and that makes us who we are today. And sometimes you can come to a situation, you can be in a situation where you're about to make a crazy decision. You're about to make a crazy choice, and that's not right, but you're making it off emotions. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes and pump it fast. Bring it to a complete stop And once you bring it to a complete stop, you have time to breathe and slow it down. And, like they were saying, slow it down. Slow your roll. And slow your roll. Slow your roll, R-O-L-E, and slow your roll, R-O-A-D. Slow it down. Pump the brakes. Get out the car of the situation that you're in. Get out of it. Think. We're thinking individuals. We're rational individuals. Not irrational. We're rational individuals. Slow your roll when you come to a decision that you're about to make an irrational decision or a rational choice. You have to slow your roll. Because if you don't, it can cost you. It can cost you legacies. It can cost you. It may can even cost you your life. Sometimes, we're in situations that we don't supposed to be in. But we continue. We continue to go on. We continue to allow the situation to keep hurting us, to keep damaging us. We allow it. It might be a person. It might be a situation. It might be somebody at work. It might be your girlfriend. It might be your boyfriend. And you have to slow your roll and pump the brakes on it. I was in a situation. Especially last year. Some things came up in my life. And I'm telling you guys this today. I'm telling ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm telling you this today. Because I was in a situation that I knew I shouldn't even been in. I knew it was a bad decision. I made an irrational decision on it instead of pumping the brakes. See, if I would have, because I saw it. One thing when you about to head to destruction, you always get warning first. So when you get that warning, slow your roll, pump those brakes, rethink it. You see, if I would have slowed my roll, if I would have pumped my brakes, all the drama, the calamities I went through, all the stuff that I went through in 2019 could have been stopped if I would just pump the brakes and rethought the whole situation. I should have just pumped the brakes. Okay? So I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you ladies, pump the brakes. Pump your brakes and let it go. Rethink it. We're rational people, man. We're rational thinking people. We have to be. That's the only way. It's the only way to make it out here. Okay? It's the only way. Pump the brakes. I want you guys to be successful. And I want us as a family to be successful. That's the only way to be. But to be successful, we have to be thinking individuals. You have to use that brain. You have to use that mind. The Most High gave us a mind for a reason. We're thinking individuals. We don't make choices. We don't make decisions off emotions, especially off irrational decisions, irrational emotions, or someone has shook us up. And another thing about pumping the brakes: never give anyone the power to know that they can move you emotionally. Like they can put a key in your back and move you the way they want to move you. No, we're going to pump the brakes on that too. Stay in control of self. Okay? Stay in control. And when you're about to make a rational decision, pump the brakes. Here we go. I wrote something. For you guys and girls. And I want you to listen. Here it goes. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The purpose of life is not to be happy. You heard me. The purpose of life is not to be happy. No, it's not. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and you have lived well. You see, having a purpose makes it impossible to merely exist. When you have a definite reason for living, a why, we talked about this before. Behind every action, your passions and talents will drive you toward a happy, fulfilling destination. I say that to say, we're gonna pump our brakes when we get to crossroads in our life. When we're about to make a irrational decision. We're not gonna give anybody power over our lives, but the Most High. But we're gonna pump our brakes and be control of self when it comes to those situations, circumstances in our life. Hey, it's real. And I try to help you guys and help myself, and because it's real, man. It's real. And my job is to continue to be real and to enlighten my family and the ones that I love. So I'm about to end this video. And you know how we do it. When it comes time in your life, when it comes time when you're at a crossroads or you're about to make a decision, don't make an irrational decision. Don't make a dumbfounded, confused decision. That's on anything, anyone, in relationships, in working relationships, school, all types of relationships. If it's not going right and you feel it, because you're going to get the warning, you feel it within, you know you're not being treated right, you know you don't feel right about the situation. Don't just do things off emotions. Pump the brakes. Can I hold you to it? Can I hold you to it that when it comes to that time in your life, that you will pump the brakes? I'm holding you to it. Thank you in advance. And for the people who've been holding on to it, watching my videos, such as Taylor, thank you. I see you've been holding on to it, and I appreciate that. My name is David Butler. I am the Fly Optician. You can follow me. Instagram, D_Fly_Optician. Facebook page, The Fly Optician. Hey man, we're only here for a moment. We're only here to make a difference, and we will. We will always make a difference. Always. Always. It's about us. Don't ever, never forget that. Until next time, fam. I love you.